Hello everyone, it's Cynthia from Cynthia's Creation, and I'm coming to you today with a tutorial on how I glue my ladies to the the canvas lampshade. So I have been reading your comments, I have been responding to your comments, and I listen. So if there's anything that you would like to see me do um, on the tutorials, just shoot it in the comments. So today we're going to be working with this lady. She's 8 by 10 in size, and she's on 90-pound cardstock. I would say use 90-pound or less because the lampshade is curved, so it is gonna pucker up, pop out. It's not gonna lay flat if you use a heavier paper, unless you have some way to clamp it down. So let's get started. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe so you won't miss any future videos. So we're just going to cut her out. Just follow along the outline. And if you want to know where to get this picture, you can go over to my Facebook group, which is Diva Wreath Decor. The lady's name is Patience Gory. And there's a link there to link up to her to get this photo. So see, we just follow the outline. That is there for you. And you can leave more or less. It depends on what you're going to do with them. I dress my ladies up with fabric or flowers. Well, she's done. She's all cut out. And we're getting ready to glue her. Actually, if you want to leave this white part here, you can. But I'm going to cut her out with an X-Acto knife. So you don't have to go heavy-handed on it. It is just paper. So you can do it lightly. That way you'll stay in line. Because I've gone off the line being heavy-handed. But if you do it, score it lightly, and you won't have any problems. Okay, she popped right out. And there she is. All cut out. The next step is, remember we use our little Dollar Tree little bowl to keep our Mod Podge in. This is what you're going to glue her down with, Mod Podge. And you can be very generous with this. And I'm going to do this quickly because I have one already because I want her to be dry. I was just going to show how I glue her down, but we're actually going to finish her. We're actually going to finish her, so be very generous with your glue, especially on this little lash right here that's hanging, because you want that to lay down flat. But you don't want to put any up top of here, and I'm going to show you why. Some of you may remember why from my last video. The lamp with the red and black, you guys remember that? I did there actually was a two-part, a beginning and an ending to that video. Glad you guys are here. So if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. please like this video and please share it, because I want to get to do some live with you guys so we can craft together and we can ask each other questions and so on and so forth. Okay, so now we're getting ready to glue her down. I guess you're wondering how she's gonna fit on here, but see this top portion? I did that on purpose, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. Now, the reason I did this is because you have two options, and I wanted to show you them both. Okay? Now, this is the whole lady, and I wanted her face to be large on this lampshade. If you watch the other video, her face isn't this large on the lampshade, but I wanted this one to be large per request. This top portion I'm leaving here because I want to have something to attach the mesh to, or flowers or bling, whatever I'm going to use with her. And then this bottom portion, if you want to, on lamps I've done in the past, I've left this here. I put the glue on so that the paper can stiffen up, and then I put rhinestones, bling on the bottom of here and also on the back side. So when you put her on the lamp, it just looks like the lady, and you don't see the base of the lamp when you're looking at it from the front. Okay, so that was my reason for doing this. Okay, so that's how you glue her to the lampshade. So I have one that is already dry. Here she is. But I'm not going to use the bottom on here. So we're going to finish her. What I did was I cut a template out of her head. This portion here. And I had a piece of paper that I want to glue on for her headband. That's going to be her headband. So I'm going to glue this real quick, and then we're going to attach some mesh and flowers. So I'll glue her down. It's only paper. And you can go over the paper with decoupage. And decoupage will also stiffen up the paper and put a gloss to it. This is an easy peasy one as well. Not a lot of room for error here, guys. So I'm gonna just try to concentrate and put this paper so this lampshade won't roll. Lampshade won't roll away from me. Okay. And if you have any excess glue, try to clean it up real fast, because you don't want it, especially on the pictures. I tried using gloss photos, But I feel like the matte photos are the best because when you use the gloss, if you make any mistakes and get the glue all over it, it's kind of messy. And if you're making these for someone, you don't want to give them, you want to give them something that's flawless. I always say that. So there's her headband. Now, for this excess piece up here, we are going to cut it off, trim it off right at the edge of the lampshade. We only needed it so that we could have a groove right here to attach the mesh to. See, there's a groove. I know this is white on white, but you guys see it. And for you guys' sake, I have wrapped my mesh. Again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, if you subscribe to my channel, you'll be able to see how I wrap this mesh. I did the scrunch method, and I added a sunflower. So I'm going to hot glue the stem. This is a pipe cleaner. Hot glue the pipe cleaner and attach it in between the paper and the lampshade. Ooh, and be careful because I just burnt my finger, and I did buy those thimbles. That's some hot stuff. If you guys watch my video, you will see a blooper on every video, and this was a blooper. Be very, very careful. I usually use the small hot glue gun. The burns aren't as bad, but the big glue gun, ooh, that's some heat. Be very, very careful. Ooh, that was a lot of glue. So there, she's attached. And I also did her makeup off camera for you guys. Did a makeup off camera, and I do have a video on applying the makeup as well. That's in one of my past videos. Where are my thimbles? Won't get me twice. Have you guys been making these? If you have, when you leave your comments, would you send me a picture of what you've created? Or send it over to the Facebook group, Diva Wreath Decor. Send it over there so we can take a look. See, when you use that paper, there's like is seamless in the back of the lampshade. See, seamless. So we're gonna add one more piece of deco mesh to her. And if you want to add anything, I have some trim. I wasn't sure if I was going to use this. And you guys know that I like to look at my ladies for a while before I decide if I'm going to add anything else. If I do add anything else to her, if I do add this to her, you will see it in the thumbnail. I'm not too sure if I'm going to use it. I don't want to do too much to her. But I am going to add some more mesh and a flower. And I'm going to add this to the bottom. So for the bottom, like in my previous video, I am going to put 2 pinholes using this tool, just the size of a pin. And be careful, do not stick yourself. And then you stick your pipe cleaner through the 2 pinholes, pull through, and you're going to twist. You're going to twist, twist, going to twist, and make sure you can still see her beautiful face. And I am going to add the trim, but I'm going to come back with the trim.